How about some good news? The Raiders play tomorrow. They welcome an opponent and fans into Allegiant Stadium for the first time in history. It's going to be a learning experience for both the fans and the team. John Treach has a preview on tomorrow's preseason Raiders game against the Seahawks.
Thanks so much, Brian. Yeah, we are a city full of exhibitionists, especially on Saturdays. The Raiders play an exhibition game against the Seahawks. In theory, it means nothing. In progress toward normalcy, it means everything. Tomorrow, the town turns up the volume on Raiders and potentially Pacific Northwest sports enthusiasts, too. The Raiders and Seahawks collide in the first preseason game since 2019 and the first ever in Las Vegas, and the inaugural game where there is both a scoreboard and fans in the stands. For being just a friendly exhibition, there is a lot to learn, especially when you're on the defense with a lot to prove.
Hey, we finally get to go against somebody else and compete against somebody else, that's trying to beat us. So we got to, do the same thing for them. And I think, as a defense and as a team, we're going to be prepared. There's going to be some mistakes because, this is a learning curve for everybody, especially on this defensive side. But, hopefully, as the game goes and the more games we get, the defense will just turn into one of those defenses everybody like, hey, those guys flying around and not a weak link of the team.
Speaking of history, has there ever been a preseason game featuring Marie Osmond, Carlos Santana, and superfan Grilla Rilla? Should be an adventurous night in Las Vegas with family fun and experiences more suitable for the 18-plus crowd. Brian.
Weren't they all just at Lollapalooza? No? If you're planning to go to tomorrow's game, get there early. Officials advise that you get to Allegiant Stadium at least 3 hours before kickoff. Thousands who attend the last couple of major events at the stadium dealt with traffic and parking problems. County Commissioner Michael Naft, who represents the area, says they're making several changes around Allegiant, like moving the rideshare lot to the other side of the stadium. We'll see how it goes.